Espooky. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Espooky. I'm your host, Soul Rack the Innocent. Tonight, we continue on our quest into the world of the paranormal. I have a few videos to analyze. Let's see if we can apply some logic to them and debunk them, or see if they truly are paranormal. So why don't you sit back and relax and enjoy yourselves as we continue on our quest into the world of the paranormal. Espooky. Our first video of the night comes from El Alienista Doc from X. In this video, we have a UFO sighting. But is this real? Let's take a closer look. We can see it here hovering over the people, and the people appear to be very excited about it. And here we see it again, hovering over the people. A lot of people seem to be capturing footage of this UFO. How fascinating. The interesting part that I want to point out here is that you can see the UFO on the people's phones. It's interesting, but I don't think that this is real simply because the UFO looks the same in every shot. So there's some sort of trickery. But what do you think? The following video comes from Felipe Timbal from Instagram. Here we have a cryptid, what appears to be a mermaid. Fascinating. But could this be real? Let's think about it logically. If there is a deep sea creature like this that exists, why would it look humanoid? I don't think that if they really do exist, that mermaids look like us, that there is some sort of human element to it. I don't think so. The deep sea pressure and all that, not manageable for a creature like us. So I don't think that this is real. I think that this is a hoax, an interesting hoax, because they even get the sound effects and the moving flippers and everything. But is this real? I don't think so. But what do you think? A real cryptid or not? The following video comes from Paranormal Mex from X. Here we have interesting footage taken from a plane, and it appears to show UFO phenomenon. Fascinating. You can see lights that come from the distance and push up close to the window. This, if it's real, must be terrifying to experience, simply because there is literally nothing that you can do. You are on a flying machine and you're witnessing this. Terrifying. The following video comes from La Zona X from X. This footage comes from Latin America. We can see something that appears to be gargoyle-like. It's very interesting to look at. Could this possibly be real though? I don't think so, but it is interesting simply because it has wings, it has arms and a body, and it appears to have crab-like appendages. It's very, very interesting. The one problem that I have with this footage is that, well, the people in the car are clearly reacting to it supposedly, but nobody else seems to be reacting to it either. So is this the case of interesting CGI? Because you know what, the way that it's filmed, you can hide the CGI effect with the sunlight, but I'll let you decide for yourself, because I don't think it's real. The following video comes from Paranormal Mexico from X. Here we have footage of either shadow people or some sort of ghosts. How terrifying. But could this actually be real? Real or not, let's say. If I were to see this, oh man, I would be fascinated, but also very, very afraid. As we can see here, there's not only just one shadow figure, but there appears to be another set of glowing eyes in the background. Here we have it in slow motion. You can see the shadow figure, and it appears to blink, which is just like, wow, fascinating. And in the background here, you can see another pair of eyes. So there are two of these things. I think that this might be genuine. But what do you think? Is this some sort of trick, a hoax, some sort of digital effect, practical effect? Or did they actually capture the real thing? How interesting though. But I'll let you decide for yourself. The following video comes from Hermes Flores from Instagram.
What?
Here we have some creepy footage of a woman in a mask. She is clearly distressed.
What? What's wrong with you? What?
It took my daughter.
Parker?
Please let me inside.
What? What's wrong
But
with you?
could this be real? Or is it some sort of act? It is clearly very creepy. The problem that I have with this video is that I have seen this video in an older form before, so I think that this version here, as creepy as it may be, is a reenactment of the previous older footage. It is well done and creepy though. The following video comes from Preference Humble 6559 from Reddit. Here we have what appears to be more UFO phenomena footage. You can see that there are lights in the sky, and a few of them appear to be turning themselves off. Very interesting. But what exactly do you think it is that we are looking at? Could these be aliens? Are they some sort of alien craft? Perhaps some sort of probes? Or is there a more logical and terrestrial explanation for these videos? If they were to be human, why would they be so bright? If it's some sort of spy drone or they're searching for something, again, why would it be so bright? It would be calling attention to itself. With that same thought, if it is a UFO, why is it calling attention to itself? So either way, it is very fascinating. But I'll let you decide for yourself what you think this is. I can't make heads or tails of it. What I can say is that it is interesting to look at. But what do you think? Is this some sort of human-made craft or crafts? Or is this an actual UFO? I think it might be legit. But what do you think? Well, friends, you reached the halfway point of another video. Just a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and to leave a like to the video. The following video comes from Demon King 2505 from Reddit. Now this video is very interesting. It is an effective way to include nature in your training. Here we have a couple of soldiers training their core with a bear in the background. It's cute and weird. Well, I mean, that's one way to include nature. The following video comes from Paranormal Mexico from X. Here we have more creepy footage of a ghost child. How terrifying if this is real. I have enhanced the footage so we can see it more clearly. And you could see before that there was a child sitting there and he appeared to be whispering. Frightening. I've slowed down the footage and you can see that there is a child there. This video is very frightening to look at, but I don't think that this is real. I think that this is some sort of skit, and it's a well done skit. And the reason why I say this is because, one, it's filmed in the dark, so it's very easy to hide any of the video edits. And also, there appears to be a lot of this type of footage coming from the same uploader. So either his house is extremely haunted by a ghost child, or it's some sort of hoax. But what do you think? Real or not? The following video comes from Demon King 2505 from Reddit. People are saying that what we are seeing here is some sort of paranormal phenomenon, that the ghosts or whatever is present in this hallway has affected the lights to make it look like this. It is very interesting to look at, and here I have slowed down the footage. See, I know that this can be faked. It's just, it would be very elaborate and very hard to actually do this. So could this be real? I highly doubt it, simply because it can be done. It's just, it'd be very, very complex. But what do you think? Do you think that what we're seeing here is some sort of paranormal activity? Or do you think that my explanation is probably the more logical one, that this is done by people? I'll let you decide for yourself, because I don't think this is real. Interesting, but not real. The following video comes from Guardian4525 from Reddit. We see some sort of animal feeding at the side of the road, but if we look a little bit to the left, you can see something else. It appears to be white and a bit translucent, and also it is making very strange movements, as if though it is spying on this creature that's feeding on the side of the road. I think that might be some sort of buffalo or cow or something like that. Regardless, it's the creature in the woods that we are trying to look at. Here we have the footage in slower motion. It is very weird. Could that be something paranormal? Could that just be a person? Or is it something else? Could that be mist? Very interesting. What do you think that is? Some sort of ghost? Some sort of weirdo human doing something strange, or trying to do something strange to that animal that's feeding on the side of the road. The following video comes from Zona de Miedo from X. Now, what matter of thing was captured here? How interesting. to look at. Here we have it in a close-up. Here we have it in slow motion and a little bit up close. The thing is, okay, it is creepy and its eyes do glow. The one inconsistent thing is the speed of the original footage. It appears to be going really fast, and the cat goes really fast too. In slow motion, you can see that it's in high speed. I'm going to say that this is a skit, a scary skit, but nothing more. The following video comes from Casos Paranormales from X. Here we have another paranormal clip that includes a cat. How weird looking. What is happening to this animal here? Some people think that it is being lifted by some sort of paranormal phenomenon. Let's take a closer look and in slower motion. You can see that it appears as if it's being lifted. I mean, it could have been edited to take out the footage of the hand and the arm. That's one possibility. What I think the other possibility is that cats are very weird and they walk sometimes on two legs like this in a very strange fashion. I've seen it because I have a cat. So I don't think that this is anything paranormal. I think it's creepy because cats can act pretty creepy. But is it paranormal? No, it is just weird. But what do you think? Paranormal or not? Well, friends, we reached the end of another video. As you can see, some of these videos were truly paranormal and some of these videos were not. But that's just the nature of this business. You have to be able to sit down and analyze these things and think to yourselves, what could that possibly be? Is that truly paranormal or is it not? And if it's not, how is that being done? Anyways, my friends, I'll see you next time for another episode of Espooky. Until then, take care. Bye.